Hey folks, Chris once again, welcome back to another video. This is another request assigned from Annabelle. And Annabelle is a pretty fitting name for this topic, and this is she wanted to know my top 5 killer doll movies other than Chucky. So I did my top 5, it's on this piece of paper here, so let's get started. Number 5 is the Puppet Master series. I don't like the first one's just mediocre. The second and third one I think are way better. I just like all the puppets. I like Blade. He's my favorite. I like the pinhead guy with like the small head and the big hands. I like the killings of the. I like Blade's woman. She was pretty creepy. But the thing I didn't like about the movie was the acting was kind of bad. But I still like the puppets. They were pretty cool looking, so I thought I'd put them at number 5. Number 4 is Dolly Dearest. Now, Dolly Dearest is basically a doll with brown hair, a red dress, and a deformed, creepy looking face. Well, not deformed, but she's kind of uncanny looking. And she doesn't really kill much people in the movie, but I like the look of her the stuff she says, the way her voice sounds, just really creepy. And it generally is a fun movie. My favorite line in that whole movie was like, "Play with this bitch," and just get shot. She was basically possessed. It's a possessed doll, and the ghost is like a goat head demon thing. It's a good movie though. I mean, it has what's her face? Denise Crosby from Pet Sematary. So there you go. So yeah, number 4 is Dolly Dearest. Number 3 is Dolls, which is the Stuart Gord movie, and it's a classic in my opinion. I love that movie. The dolls, the way the porcelain dolls looked, the stop motion animation is fantastic. The kill scenes, they're not really kill scenes, but they turn like people into dolls. Like there's a scene where one person, their face is a doll and their eyes fall out, and they hold up the eyeballs like this, and they're like just a cool looking effect. The little girl in the movie is just so likable, and Ralph, which is her friend. He's basically a grown man, but he's a child at heart. I really like those two. They're very cute together. Their parents were just insufferable. I wanted them to die so bad, and they did. I like the old couple too. It's just a fun movie. It's not as gory or goopy or gross or gruesome as grotesque as Reanimator or Beyond or movies like that. I haven't seen that one, Beyond, but it is still a good movie though. I recommend it. Let's see here. Number 2 is Lily D from R.L. Stine's The Haunting Hour. Now, this one is interesting because she's not from a movie, she's from a TV show called The Haunting, which in my opinion is a very underrated show. Go see it. I grew up with this show as a kid. I loved watching it. There were some episodes that actually genuinely scared me, so kudos on that. But it was just a fun show. And Lily's basically this doll with like black hair, a weird looking face, and she dressed like the little girl in the episode. The little girl was played by Bailey Madison, who was in Drake and Josh Says Christmas, I think is what it's called. Interesting casting. But she's good in this movie. You feel extremely sorry for her, man. When Lily Deep turns the girl into a fucking doll, like, bro, that gave me the creeps. I can't believe the stuff that the show got away with back in the day. The doll frames her multiple times in the episode. She tells her, she puts cake over her hands, and mom blames her for eating the cake. The girl just gets tortured. But that's good because Lily D gets hit by a truck. So there's that. And there was a sequel to this episode which I have not seen. I don't know if I've seen it before. I apologize for the dog, but I think I've seen it before, but it's been a very long time. So here's Lily D. Number 1 is Megan. Yes, I know people are going to say, what about Slappy? I'm like, Slappy isn't really that scary to me. I like him, but he's not my favorite Goosebumps villain. I like Monster Blood, The Haunted Mask, The Headless Ghost, Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns. But he'd definitely be on here if he was a top 10, but number 1 is Megan. I watched the unrated cut yesterday on Peacock. Yes, I have the DVD coming, but I realized I found out from a very reliable source that I cannot say the name on YouTube, but they told me that the unrated version of Megan is on Peacock right now. And I watched it and I'm like, that was good shit. I like that a lot. So Megan, if you don't know who she is, if you've been living under a fucking rock for the past few months, it's basically about this little girl who her parents tragically die in a car accident, and her aunt Gemma is basically taking care of her, and she's basically like a toy creator, and she has this creepy looking robot doll named Megan, and that is her. And at first it seems like a sweet, nice little doll, but then it turns really macabre and messed up as the movie goes on, because Megan becomes overprotective of Katie, and she starts killing people. I mean, she rips a kid's ear off who is messing with the little girl in graphic detail. She melts somebody with a pressure washer and her face rips off. She kills 2 guys in the elevator, just boom, knife through the fucking torso. The unrated version is fucking crazy. I mean, when I first found out about this movie and I found out about the unrated cut, I'm like, there's no way that's gonna be in. There's no way that's true. And I watched it and I'm like, wow. Some of that was pretty sick and twisted, and I like it. But yeah, Megan's just a good villain in my opinion. She's very adorable, but she's also terrifying at the same time, which I like in a horror villain, especially one that's a fucking killer doll who fucks you up if you mess with their owner. I like Carol. I like Gemma. You know, she was kind of a unsupportive of Katie. I still liked her character. Katie was such a tragic character. You felt sorry for her. Very sweet little girl. Bless her heart. She did great in this movie. And the girl who played Megan was obviously fantastic. So it's a win-win for everybody. So yeah, that's my top 5 killer dolls that are not Chucky. Number 5 is Puppet Master. Number 4 is Dolly Dearest. Number 3 is Dolls. Number 2 is Billy D. And number 1 is Megan. So if you have not seen any of these movies, I think they're all free to watch. I'll have to go look, but watch these movies. Watch Dolls, the episode of The Haunting Hour called Really You. Dolly Dearest. What Dolls, Dolly Dearest, Fully Deep on Master Megan. Go see those movies if you haven't seen them. They're really good. But yeah, so with that said, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Let me know your favorite killer doll movie that's not Chucky in the comments below. And see you guys in the next one. Peace.